Hey, what's going on, guys? Logan from Reptiles here. To make our space issues from yesterday a little bit worse, we have a snake that we purchased about 2 weeks ago that never got shipped out, and it is just now getting shipped out. So now we have another 1,000-gram female to find a place for. It's gonna be fun. See if they give me a hard time about not being my dad. Alright, so we got the little girl. So I'm gonna pull her out, show you guys what she looks like. I'm not gonna tell you the morph until I get done with the story, because God, FedEx, shipping person, why? There. So here's the girl. She's very pretty. I've not gotten her weight yet. So here's the story. So it's a funny thing, I called it by saying, let's see if Ontario gives me a hard time. So I go in and I give them the tracking number like I usually do, and they decide, they tell me that it's not at our facility. We shipped it out to your local hub, which our local hub doesn't take snakes. And this box literally says perishable live animal right on the side. So we drove this 40-minute drive to go to this hub, to go all the way back to the hub that is 5 minutes away from our house. And we go there, and I give them my ID, and it's supposed to be addressed to both my dad and I, but it turns out they only put my dad's first name, so they couldn't even verify it with the last name. So I had to give them the tracking number again, and they had to go through that way. But the lady who shipped this girl out to us manually put in that hub's address. When we gave her the hub we wanted, the hub that takes snakes, as well as our own address to be on the box so we can both pick it up. But she only put a first name, sent it to the hub, and it was just like tough. So we did that long loop-de-around, whatever. So I had to make sure she's okay. Like I always open the box at FedEx, but since they're not allowed to have snakes there, I have to step outside to open it. And when I first picked her up, she was motionless, like completely cold, and it scared me because the dude inside was even freaking out. Like he understood reptiles, like basically to where he understood that they needed to be at a certain temperature, and he's like, if this thing ended up here, it wasn't put on a temperature controlled truck or plane. And she did not come with a heat pack. So I thought we had lost this little girl, but she's okay. But it's just one of those things that, like, feces are continuing to go up into the ceiling fan. We still have to cut that rack so we can get it put in here, so I can stop using all of our junky racks. If you're in the area and you need a rack, I'm pretty sure we're going to be selling this one. It takes 32s on top with lids on. We'd provide the 32s with 28s going down it. It's 7 rows. So yeah, it also holds 2 16s. So yeah, but as soon as we get everything going, you know, we have just the past couple days are really quite unbelievable, but as you can see, she's very sweet. So now time for what she is. She's a ghost, she's pastel, and she is a vanilla. So yeah, she's gonna be very, very interesting. So The ideal partner for her is Tuco, but Tuco is obviously 175 grams at this point. So for now, we're going to put her with Heisenberg and have some het true ghost babies, pos het, ghost snow. So it'll still turn out really well. So here. Cute. You're very cute. Alright. So let's get looking at some of the new snakes. I'll show off all the 16 that we got. I'm going to introduce the hatchlings first. There's 4 of them. Go down here. This is one that we are keeping. She is an albino spider het VPI xanthic. She's a feisty little one. She actually bit me earlier. That little mark is actually a little tooth. Her tooth actually got stuck in my hand. So that was interesting. So next one is an albino spinner at VPI xanthic. This is a male. The last one was a female. This is a female het pied. And here is a just pastel. She's actually a sweetie. Alright, so now if we turn behind us, there's more. So here is our het lavender male. He dumped over his water. We're gonna have to fix that. Here is the double het pied lavender, who also dumped over his water. Wait. No. Double het pied clown, my bad, I misread the tag. Dang. That's where your water bowl goes. We'll get out of there. We're just using those for the time being. We have the couplers for PVC coming in to hold them. I haven't put their waters in yet. You already knocked it over, girl. This is the Ghost Pastel Vanilla that we just looked at. And here is the spider het albino male. He is the one that destroyed that cage down there. And then there is a het albino female here who is gravid to an albino het xanthic. So here's a caramel spider. Let's see if I can even pull this tub out. Yeah, let me pull these out of here, right? Alright. This is a caramel spider. Oh, he's gonna bite me. Let's put him back. Put him back. Back! Alright, here's a spider het for VPI xanthic. This is a male, and so is the last one. Here is the super pastel het caramel. This is actually going to Mike at Always Evolving Pythons. Alright, let's push this in. And then here is an albino. I just fixed that cage! She has little alien heads, but she is not Mojave. She is just albino. She just looks different. She's been proven. She was actually born in 07, so she's had many a clutch. But Mike, her name is Flower. I was told that you're not allowed to change her name. Her name is Flower. Alright, now let's get on to the other rack. Go to the very top here. This is also Mike's. This is a female het lavender. She just laid a couple days ago. I want to say a little bit over a week ago, somewhere in there. She's a big girl. She's at 1,700 grams. And if we head over here, we have a double het albino clown, male. It's in the hide. And they're shacking up in our spare tubs right now, and not exactly spare. All of our males are in right now. So this is a male albino het xanthic. He's gonna take over all the albino het xanthics from now on and not Heisen. This is an albino het xanthic female.
she's feisty too.
And I believe that is it for all the new ones. All right, now that I actually showed you guys what we picked up, obviously not a lot of them fit for our collection here. So we're actually going to be making sure that they're healthy. We're going to make sure that they eat and all, and then we're going to be reselling them on Morph Market. However, I'm letting you guys know now so that you guys all have first shot at it. If you email us, tell us that you're interested in something, like even if you don't have the money now, we'll hold it for you guys because you guys support us, we're going to support you, we're going to hold on to it. And so here, let me get to showing you guys which ones are available. Alright, so first one is our little pastel girl. She's at just around 200 grams. And then this is a maybe, I'm not 100% sure, but this is our het pied girl. We may keep her for Jack, just so we can have pied, pos, het, albinos, or something like that. I don't know what the plan is, but definitely let us know if you're interested, and let me get to the bigger rack. Alright, so this first one here is a male het lavender. He was originally purchased from TSK, according to our friend who sold us the collection. He's at just around, I want to say 850 grams or so. And then here's the double het pied clown. Definitely be really good for somebody starting the recessive project. Let me grab some more. Next one is this spider het albino male. I believe he has not been proven yet, but he is supposed to be 100% het because he was born from a spider albino. And then another one that I'm not actually pulling out is a female het albino. She's currently gravid, so we're gonna wait for her to lay and kind of make sure that everything's good there. If she ends up laying like 12 eggs for us, we're probably gonna keep her. But other than that, I believe after she lays eggs, we're probably gonna let her go. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, so our next one is a caramel spider. He is proven, and he's hiding right now. He's really good looking, he's just not a recessive that we work with. Next one is a spider that's het for snow, but she is het for albino, het for VPI xanthic. Yeah, on to the next ones. They're really not comfortable with me. Alright, so the next one is a male that is double het albino clown. Yeah, this is the albino clown male. The other one was pied clown. And then there's two that we're not sure on. We're going to definitely keep one of them. There's that big albino het xanthic male. We're trying to decide in between keeping that and keeping the albino spinner het xanthic, just because of size. So if you guys are interested in either of them, feel free to let us know and we'll definitely consider it. Alright, so that's all for the snakes. Our plans for today is I have to cut a layer off of that rack so we can hopefully get it placed right in here. And we won't have this issue anymore. As well as I have to go down to the pet store again and buy more mice because of what happened yesterday. We also did get that we are excited about is we picked up some baby hairless rats from him. They have fuzz right now, but it's all going to come off. And hopefully we can start getting some hairless ones, and then maybe that'll help turn Coco around. That's our thoughts behind it. But hopefully these guys get grown up pretty soon. Yeah, one. Alright, so I'm gonna go toss them in with mom again, and then we'll get going. Alright, so I've been hacksawing for the better part of like, I'll say I've been hacksawing for like 20-25 minutes. It took me forever to get the bag off the thing, but there's a lot of tools that I'm able to use, and we can now confirm that the hacksaw is not one of them. Notice I cannot cut a straight line at all. I had an issue with the hacksaw because it has this ridge here where it gets like triple thickness. And so I can't go long distances with it So I end up cutting vertically too, and I just give the people's elbow. And that's how it's splitting. There's a lot of dust in the air. Also, I'm not smart enough to wear any form of glasses and like that, so it's all getting in my eyes. So I think I'm gonna wait until we can get an electric anything. This sucks. All right, so feeding has just gone super amazing today. It makes up for yesterday like a bunch. We still have to do the frozen. I'm gonna do the 2 giveaways on their frozen, see how they do. And big thing, May 8 again. It's been a month. Last time she ate was on the 7th of April. Diego, for the first time in us having him, ate by himself. I was just like, I'm gonna leave the mouse in there while I feed the rest and just see how it goes. And it was like not even 15 seconds. He got it and wrapped around it. Usually I used to have to hold him and take the mouse to him. Not necessarily assist feed, like pushing it to him, but just like almost like handing it to him, like spoon feeding. So yeah, but all of our little ones have ate today, so things are looking good. Like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you haven't already. We are still going for that 100 subscribers. We're going to be giving away a male lemon blast that is 200 grams or a female yellow belly that is just shy of 100 grams. At 100, link will be down below for the giveaway, and I will see you guys in the next one.